let's talk about this NBA bubble, bro. So I've been hearing all these things about these NBA players complaining about living conditions, complaining about the food. Well, I'm gonna say some of the players, not all of them. Some of the players complaining about the food, living conditions. I look at the video of where they're staying, the hotel. I be looking at some of the food that they be getting, bro. They live in lavish. I don't know what
For
they
real, I would be
talking
like, I would
about.
love to live here. Like
Oh
that
my
looks like a
god.
whole lit campus, bro. You just got random NBA players just walking around the Disney World, bro. You're in Disney World at the hotel resort. You're
Dog.
complaining about some Sabra chips, bro.
Yeah, you know what blew me?
What?
This nigga Rondo, bro. He don't post a room. My man's got a king size bed. This hotel the hotel room looks so nice. He gonna talk about something, man. It's trash.
First world
I'm like,
problem.
dog,
See
what?
what I mean? See what I
I'm
mean?
like, dog, like, bro, that room looks so nice. I'm like, yo, like, bro, at that point, I think Rondo should have just paid for his own suite, bro. Like,
I realize.
I don't know why they complaining. Like, seriously, I be looking at bro, like they going fishing. Like, are you kidding me? Like, y'all going
yeah.
fishing? Like,
I ain't
y'all...
never been fishing in my life.
You know,
bro.
my problem with it is that like my only problem with it is that like these guys are complaining. I just hope they don't order food from the outside or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
that wouldn't make
I feel
sense.
like something like that's going to happen. Like they're just gonna get something from the outside because they're just gonna be tired of it.
Hey, those is
Yeah,
one NBA
like that's
player.
defeating the purpose and the effort.
That's what I'm saying.
This one NBA player, he didn't abide by the quarantine rules, and now he has to be quarantined for, I believe, it's 8 days.
Dang, that's a punishment, bro. That's a whole punishment.
They said they said go to your room. Don't come back for 8 days.
Exactly. They like y'all about to be locked down. You gonna
Go
be
to your
singing
room for 8
Akon.
days. Think about what you've done.
You gonna be singing Akon because
How
I'm
come you
locked
won't let me
up.
out?
Exactly. You gonna be singing
Won't let me
Akon for
out.
8 days, my guy. And then
That's a bar.
They say go to your room. That's crazy.
Exactly. He not gonna abide by the rules. Bro, like they going fishing on boats. Like, come on now, man. Like y'all living
What
good
what
out
more
here.
could you ask for? And you're
Bro,
balling
y'all are gonna
I
go on a
don't know,
long
man.
with
camp.
LeBron James.
I mean,
Come on
the
now.
only bad thing is they don't have women. They can't get
Oh,
women.
they have
yeah,
women.
true.
Oh, they have women. They have
Yeah.
women.
Hey, they
What you
getting
mean
some
they got?
invites.
How you know, Aaron?
They getting some invitees to the bubble already, bro.
No,
There
you
are
can't
some.
invite people though.
There are some NBA reporters, right? There's also women.
But they gonna let them smash. So they smashing reporters.
Hey, you know who
Is that your theory?
You know who Taylor Rocks is?
Taylor
Nah.
Rooks. I know somebody trying to be on the Love and Basketball
You
tip
don't
with
know.
Taylor
Hold up.
Rooks.
You don't know who bro, search up Taylor. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show a picture right now. You know who this is. She works for Bleacher Report, bro.
Bro, Bleacher Report is garbage. What are you talking about?
What?
It's not garbage.
They had Did you see the top 100 player report? They got Jimmy Butler over Paul George, dog.
Come on, man. Oh man, hold on. This is her. Come on now.
Dog,
You're
I
gonna
can't
have
even
to
see
text
it.
that to.
Dog, I can't. Can you see this, Nate?
I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it.
Who it is, but I can't see it.
I'm gonna send it to the group chat right now, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, they good."
Bro, they're not smashing her, dog. They're not smashing her, dog.
Oh shit! I just sent the wrong thing.
I feel like she's that type either. She's definitely not to go around type.
Yeah, she's not gonna let him smash.
Come on.
I highly doubt a reporter like that is going to let a man. Is going to let a man smash. That's really misogynistic of you, Aaron.
It's misogynistic of me. It's misogynistic of me.
Cancel.
Cancel on spot.
I'm canceled. It's misogynistic. It's misogynistic.
Post this on Twitter so you get canceled.
I'm canceled.
Cancel.
I'm telling you.
That's why you got hacked. Cancel.
I'm telling you. There's women reporters. Hey, don't be surprised. Just saying.
Bro, they're not gonna have women. You know what? Maybe some of them are gay. I don't know. You know, I don't know what's happening, but I doubt this. I highly doubt
Luka.
You said Luka's gay? That's tough.
Oh, stop. Lucas
Damn, you
gay.
said Lucas gay. That's a
How
tough
do
scene.
you hold up? How do you even know that? Where did you get this information?
Nah, I'm playing. That boy just look like a fruit.
But
though.
hey, look, they fine, my guy. They got women reporters. There's
Dog
women.
said my boy would just look like a fool. This dude different.
They
This
good,
dude is.
man. I was telling some people in the group chat. I was like, hey, yo. I was telling Brian. I was like, hey, Brian. Remember when Stephen A. said that the NBA players wouldn't last 3 weeks? Well, think again. They got these women NBA reporters coming through. I'm like, shit.
So you think you think everybody is smashing them?
No, I ain't say that. I'm just saying, they got
What you trying to say, dog?
And a lot of these NBA players got good relationships with these women reporters.
And you think they're gonna let them smash? Dog,
Hey,
chill out, dog.
Hey.
Chill out.
I'm just saying. There's been some crazy stories. There's been crazy stories before.
Dog, chill out, man. Chill out.
There's been times where athletes have dated, reporters.
History don't repeat itself like that.
Are you sure?
History repeats itself, but dog, I highly doubt they're letting people smash like that.
Nowadays,
I highly doubt that, dog. I highly doubt that.
If it's LeBron,
you think LeBron
is
is really gonna
married
cheat on
man.
his wife? LeBron is Mr. Perfect.
He
You know
has
what? Speaking of LeBron,
4 kids, 3 kids.
you know what? Speaking of LeBron, he's damn near
That don't mean
perfect.
nothing.
You know what? You know what my beef is with LeBron?
4
What?
kids, 3.
He's
4,
really not that
3.
much of a social activist.
ah,
He's really,
That's
bro.
a hot
He's really
take.
not that much of a social activist.
why you say that?
Shut up and dribble time.
Uh-oh.
It's
What
shut
you mean,
up and
bro?
dribble time.
What are you gonna
That's
say?
what he does, in my opinion. My man said all lives matter. I ain't forget LeBron.
He
Well,
said
when you say all lives matter.
that was probably
He said all lives
didn't know
matter
about
when
the
Black
movie.
Lives first came. When Black Lives first came out, he said all lives matter. I ain't forget that, Bronny. Now you're not gonna have a social
Hold up.
reform on your name,
Hold up.
dog.
He
Hold up.
definitely
Hold
progressed
up.
past it. Like,
Oh, he progressed past it.
Yeah, what
Hey,
he
give him the
said
checkbook
definitely
and bro,
redacted
giving
that
the
statement.
checkbook and donating doesn't mean nothing, bro. It
When
doesn't
did he
mean
say
nothing.
all
Yeah.
lives matter? First of all,
He
did
been said
tweet
all
it?
lives matter. Do your research, Aaron. Do your research.
All right.
Do your research, kid.
I'll search it up right now, actually.
Do your research,
I'll
kid.
search it up right now.
You searching this up right now?
Yes, I'm searching it up right
Right
now.
Wow.
now. Right now.
Yo, don't say it like that, dude.
He said that all
I can
lives
say it however I
do
want to say it.
matter.
I don't care, dog.
He said that all lives
Yeah.
do matter.
Fluctuate.
Oh,
But you ain't even put in no context. Like, why did he say all lives do matter?
because he was protecting his brand. That's why. I think he's scared to speak up in the media like that.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean,
Nah, he's been speaking up like recently, like over the past, like when he saw Drew
Tell me a
Brees
quote.
doing
Tell
wrong.
me a quote.
I don't have to tell you a quote. I can
Tell me
just
a
give
quote.
you an
If you
example.
can't give me
Okay,
a quote, it doesn't
I'll
matter.
pull out his tweet against Drew Brees.
Bro,
He just made me leave this
bro,
girl
I
on
need
scene.
you to go to a reporter and say it with your chest. That's what I need him to do. I've never seen him
Okay,
go up
bet.
to a reporter and say it in the chest about activists, about activism.
I'm gonna pull up his tweet against Drew Brees.
I don't need a tweet. I need an actual quote.
Okay, I can't help you.
I don't need emojis.
I can't
I don't
help
need
you.
emojis.
You were speaking against Aaron when he said LeBron isn't an activist, and now you're taking the wrong
I was
side
wrong.
as well.
I was wrong.
Exactly, and he went back and Aaron went back on his statement. So now
Aaron said, no, I was talking about Kyrie Irving. No, I was talking about Kyrie Irving. Were we not?
okay,
We're not talking about Kyrie Irving. So what you talking about?
we also mentioned LeBron James.
You mentioned LeBron James, but I'm talking about Kyrie Irving. We was mentioning LeBron James as an example, as someone who can be an activist.
Okay, LeBron James can be an activist.
He can be, but he's not. I mean, I don't see him really talking about, but I don't really see him speaking about black problems now.
Come on, Brandon.
I see him giving back to his community.
Come on, Brandon.
That's
don't do it. Don't do it.
How is it Captain Spears for me?
Like, have you been living under a rock? I don't have to.
Tell me one thing LeBron has said to the media. I don't want to. I'm not.
He doesn't have to say anything. You don't have to say nothing to be an activist.
Dog,
come on now.
Dog.
Right.
Dog.
Yeah, and it's way more about
Can I get my point off? What's your point, Nate? What's your point? What's your point? Come on.
It's way more about actions than doing.
It's way more about actions. What action has he done?
Oh, come on, Brandon.
Oh my gosh, you're trying to.
What? Tell me an
trying to
action
put me
he's
there.
done. You
Do
tell
you
me
think I
something. It's
studied
way
the
more about
LeBron
actions.
James
Tell
book?
me an action.
You must think I studied the LeBron James book. I know he's
Dog,
done some
if you
actions,
bro,
but
if
I
you're gonna
forgot
dispel my point, give me evidence. Give me facts.
Give
Don't
me facts
don't give
that
me
he didn't.
opinions. If you're gonna bro, if
Give
you're
me
gonna come
facts
on
that
here,
he
if you're
didn't.
gonna come on here and make a statement, give me something.
Come on,
Give
man.
me something. If you're gonna try to argue with me, give me something to back
Nate,
up your point.
Nate, I got you, man. I got you.
Bro,
Listen,
if you're gonna make an argument, come on now. They teach you this in school.
he opened up a
I'm-
school for
nah, he
impoverished
trying to come
people.
I said for his
Thank you.
community. I said
In
for his
his-
community. I mean
That's not
speaking
for
out.
his is
speaking
that
out
not
against
for his
injustice.
community.
Nigga, if you gonna let me talk, you gonna let me talk?
No,
You gonna let me talk?
no,
Are you gonna let me talk?
no.
You talking about, bro, I'm talking about actually doing shit. I mean actually speaking out for his community. I don't mean writing a checkbook. I mean, is he actually speaking out for us?
He has actually
Has
done
he-
it in the
has-
past.
has he
I don't
spoken
have
out
I don't
for
have
us?
the quotes on me, but he's spoken out in the past, especially in regards to Colin Kaepernick kneeling and why he's doing it. And then he articulated more about, what he's doing in the community and what we need to do in the community. So yeah, he's spoken out about the Black community
Bro,
and
no quotes.
what's important. I just don't have the quotes right in front of me.
You have the quotes.
But regardless, I don't look at necessarily what he's saying. I look at his actions, and his actions speak louder than his words.
You look at him opening a checkbook and just writing it out.
Bro, he opened a fucking school, a freaking school.
I'm not
he
talking
didn't
about
in
open
his
that.
that
I'm
at
talking
the
about
community
has he ever
that he
spoken
grew.
out? I'm talking about has he ever spoken out?
Yes, I don't have it right in front of me, but yes.
You don't have it. You don't have it.
No, I don't have it
You
right in
don't
front of
have
me,
it.
but yes,
Keyword,
he
You
has.
don't have it.
My
You
man,
don't have it. Keyword again. You don't have it.
my man just
You
created.
don't have it.
He just created this thing with other athletes and other celebrities, and they're pretty much trying to prevent, teach about voters suppression and all that stuff, and teaching people how to vote and how to protect their own voters' rights. Like, that's very important. You're going to deny that? That's very important.
Again, this seems like an opinion. This doesn't
That's
seem
not.
factual.
That's not an opinion. That's facts. Voting,
Is it facts?
knowing, bro, stuff like that is very important. I appreciate.
I'm just saying, when has he ever spoken out against the injustices of African Americans in this country?
About African American, I don't recall. But
When has he ever used his power to speak against for us? I don't mean writing a check out.
He used
That's what he did with the LeBron
on Twitter.
school.
On Twitter, he would address stuff. George Floyd, for an example. Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor. You have to keep going on. Trayvon Martin. What do you want LeBron to do? He has spoken out on Twitter. He's addressed the stuff on Twitter.
He hasn't spoken out on Twitter, bro. On Twitter, I'm talking about when the media has confronted him?
Look.
When has he ever said anything?
He was talking about Drew Brees, all right, Brandon. He said, "Wow, man, is it still surprising at this point?" Sure,
on Twitter,
why Cap was kneeling on one knee.
When has he ever said in front of the media presence of speaking out against injustice?
He can't be in front of the media presence because
maybe he doesn't want to
coronavirus.
because he's afraid people are going to misconstrue what he's saying.
Wow, but you can say it on Twitter, right?
Because
yes,
you can actually.
I'm done with this.
You have time to type it out and everything, and it
you have.
easier.
Bro, I needed him to come in from his mouth. We don't even know if he wrote that. He could have a publicist.
Listen, you don't.
See, now
he doesn't need to do that. See, you tripping. You don't need to do that, man.
What makes you think
some people don't need to be on the camera in order to affect, positive change for the community?
So he can't be seen. So he can't say nothing. You saying?
He don't need to say
so you're
nothing
saying
to
he
affect
can't
change.
Say nothing. No, answer my question.
He's done it on
so
social media, and it's been just as profound as him
my question.
Speaking out.
When has he ever said in the presence of the media?
I can't recall. Matter of fact, I think it was when he opened up his school and when CNN and ESPN interviewed him that he talked about stuff like that.
No quotes. Next topic, dog.
I don't have any quotes, but I'm
Let's
just
topic,
saying
dog.
you're nitpicking.
Next
I don't know
topic,
why
dog.
you're criticizing LeBron because he's opened up a school for impoverished people.
Oh,
Trying to help.
You only listed one. You only.
You
And you know
know
what the
what
crazy
it
thing
is.
about this?
And-
You know the crazy thing about this?
He's
You
gave
only
back
list that
to-
thing.
You know
You've
what
only
it
listed
is.
that thing. You've only
You
listed
know
that.
what it is. Time out.
And he
Brandon
created.
Brandon just outed himself as a LeBron hater.
I'm not a
We didn't
LeBron
know
hater.
it for
Bro,
all
I don't
these
understand
years.
why
I'm not
you
a LeBron
criticize
hater.
LeBron has done a lot for the black communities. And
I'm not a
he's given
LeBron
back
hater.
a lot. Like, come on now, stop.
I'm
acting
not a
like
LeBron hater.
has-
Don't
Hard
disrespect me
to
like that.
believe.
I'm objective. No, I'm just objective. I'm just saying
You
what I think.
disrespecting LeBron like that.
I don't understand why you disrespect.
How can you be
LeBron.
bro? What does that have to do with
Has
anything?
LeBron ever done anything malicious or with ill
He's
intent?
created documentaries educating black folks on what's
What
happening.
documentary?
He's played. Yes, because you don't pay attention.
Oh, I don't
Exactly. You're
posted
telling,
stuff on
you're telling us you
Instagram,
bring
on
up
Twitter
evidence.
before.
You bring up the evidence. You act
Wow.
like
You
you've
know
been
what?
living
Never
under a
mind.
He's
rock.
created
Next topic,
documentaries.
dog.
He's giving back to
Next
the
topic,
community.
dog.
Created his own school for impoverished people.
Next up, bro.
Establish an organization
You know what? All I see
with
is
other
all I see
people.
is he opens his checkbook and just writes it down. I don't see nothing. I don't see you giving me your time. I don't see you speaking out.
Oh my God! You sound so silly right now. Why are you
I sound
doing
silly.
this? Yes, why are you
Background,
doing this?
Brandon.
Please
Look at your
apologize.
I'm not
Listen,
apologizing for nothing. I said what I said.
Remember,
I said what I said. I said what I said.
I was wrong what I said on the first episode. Now you're doing the same thing I was doing the first episode.
No, you didn't know what you
Bugging.
didn't know what an activist was.
You bugging.
You
I had
didn't know
my
what an
own-
activist was.
I had my own interpretation of what an activist was, and I was wrong.
You had a
for
different
that.
interpretation that
Yeah.
didn't have to do with
I
the
was
media.
wrong.
That's
I
what
was
happened.
wrong. But
That's
you're
what happened.
but what you're saying,
All I'm doing
pretty much
is
saying
calling
that
out
he's not an
all I'm
activist?
doing is calling up. All I'm doing is calling him out. That's all I'm doing.
bro.
That's all I'm doing.
Calling him out for what?
'Cause he doesn't
All I'm
speak
doing is
on
calling him out
camera.
for not saying anything about the injustices that African Americans go
has.
through to the media.
Look. You're
That's
just
all I'm
like,
saying.
bro, you're acting just like the Twitter girls who were getting on J. Cole for not saying anything and getting on Kendrick
Nate,
for not
Nate.
saying anything. You are acting just like them, dog.
But,
Like,
but
what did
they
LeBron
they
do
say
wrong?
shit through their songs. When has LeBron ever said shit?
Oh my God.
When has LeBron
said it
ever
on
went to a media
Twitter?
person
He
and
said it on Twitter. That's good
Bro,
enough
I
for
don't
me.
care. No, I need you to say it with your chest. He has
He
publicists,
probably
dog.
doesn't feel comfortable saying it on camera. I don't blame
Oh,
him
he doesn't
for
feel
it.
he doesn't feel comfortable. That sounds like
He
an
probably
excuse.
doesn't
That sounds
because
like an
people are
excuse.
going to misinterpret his
That
words.
sounds like an excuse.
against him
That sounds like an
instead of
excuse.
focusing on the message
That
itself.
sounds like an excuse. That sounds like an excuse.
It's a good damn excuse. In my
It
opinion.
sounds like an
Point.
excuse.
All right, so at this point, Brandon has this conversation in the loop, and we're at like, all right, loop 5.
I don't even know what you
So
said, dog.
any
You sound like you got
last statements?
crumpled paper and the shit. I don't even know what you said, dog. Say it again.
Lagging on my computer. But Brandon has this conversation going in the loop. So any last statements before we end this off?
Dog, shut the fuck up. You got a pick in your head. You dug your nose
Okay,
on
but
camera.
look at the
I
fist.
peeped it.
I didn't.
Son, how do you have
my
a pick
finger
on your
did
head
not
and
go
you-
up my nose.
Bro, dog, you have an inch of hair, you got a pick on your head, dog. Get out of here, son. Get out of
I
here.
just got a haircut. I didn't wear the pick because I needed the pick in my hair. I wore
Dog,
it.
dog. Get out of here, dog. Get out of here, dog.
Y'all each wore your Black Lives Matter shirts, and I didn't have one, so I wore this and this.
Do the right thing. Yes, sir. You already know. Is that from the movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, I mess with that. That's what's up.
Mhm.
That was a great ass title. Do the right thing. Because that's what everybody's
Yeah.
saying now. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, like just my final words of what Brandon was saying. Number one, it's blasphemy.
Final words. It's blasphemy.
It's blasphemy.
It's blasphemy.
LeBron James, what he's doing, he's fine. He doesn't have to go on the camera and speak his mind and have people misinterpret what he says and misconstrue what he says.
So he's afraid to go to the
Long as-
media.
As hell yeah, he's probably afraid to go to the media. Are you kidding me?
Uh,
Look what they did when he did his decision to go to Miami. Look what happened there. People were going crazy over that, trying to misconstrue whatever he's saying and criticizing him left and right. Look what Skip Bayless be saying about him about the most littlest things. And Laura Ingraham be saying about him, shut up and dribble and all this other nonsense. Like, come on now. People be hating on LeBron. People
hate on LeBron.
Hating on his downfall. So they're going to try and misconstrue anything that he says out of his
mouth. You see,
all I'm asking him to do is speak out to the media. I'm literally asking for the exact opposite of what you're saying. I'm literally asking for the exact opposite.
I would love for him to speak out to the media. I would love for him to speak out to the media, but if he doesn't, that's all I want him to do. That's fine. That's fine if he doesn't do it, because I know what he's doing in his communities. I know what he's trying to do right now.
In his community. They'll say communities. His community.
No, he's doing it for
his community.
For black communities in general.
His community.
Black community. Because
he's
trying to affect change. He's trying to affect change for all of us.
Oh, yeah, it's how. You know what?
I just told you he created an organization that educates us on our voting rights and voter suppression.
And what's the name of the organization?
I forgot.
You don't even know the name of it, do you?
I actually a few weeks ago went on the website
and you cut him off.
I cut him off.
I think something about your vote counts or something like that. But I forgot exactly what it's called. But yeah, he created an organization with celebrities and other people to educate people on voting and stuff like that. That's a big deal.
Is that enough for you, Brandon?
I don't know why you tripping.
I literally said, again, what does that have to do with what I said? That when does he ever speak out to the media about the concern, about the injustices of African Americans, dog?
Not a lot, because he's probably not comfortable.
Again, he even went to the extent of separating himself from it. He even went to the extent of separating himself from the injustices of African Americans, dog.
He just probably does not feel comfortable doing it, and instead he addresses it on Twitter.
And you're making an excuse for why, and you're making an excuse for this, and you're excusing him for this. That's what you're doing.
Well, if he's gonna go on,
you're excusing him for doing my point. You're doing.
All right, Brandon. We got like less than 1 minute, so my last statement is: don't try and come for somebody if they haven't done anything malicious or intent.
Just because we came for Kanye doesn't mean nothing. Just because we came for Kanye doesn't mean nothing.
No, it's the collective now, because it's Kanye, it's LeBron,